Alright, so here I am changing the brake pads on a 2004 Mazda MPV. As you can see, I've already taken off the tire. I did the other side already. As you can see, here's your caliper. You have two 17mm bolts. 17, not 11/16. These were the other side was really easy to get a hold to take apart. This one, however, the bottom bolt was a pain. I had to go to AutoZone to get an Irwin breaker kit, Irwin bolt grip. That one right there, my friend, that one right there, 11/16. That's the one you need. Do not let the guy tell you that a 16mm will work. It will not. Believe me. So you got these. You take the middle part of your caliper off. Like so. Then you flip it like that. So that way it rests on top. You can take out your old pads. As you can see, these are pretty worn, but the other pads were actually worse. This actually does have a little bit of shoe on it, but when you compare it to a brand new brake pad, obviously you can tell a major difference in shoes. It's got a lot more padding on it, being that it's brand new. Also, you need to be careful. Make sure you don't damage these clips, because those clips are vital. You got to make sure to leave them in there. If for any reason you can't take the back one out, use a flathead screwdriver, pop it out. Rest the camera down for a minute so that way I can pop this one out. These ones actually aren't as bad as the other ones I took off, but they need changing anyway. It's not like you can change one side and not change the other. So as you can see, these are actually pretty bad themselves. I mean, they're all worn up, chewed up and everything. Alright, so we got the empty caliper right here. Like I said, make sure those clips are in there. And this is the back of it. A lot of guys don't show you the back, but I will, because you need to know how to do this. Then also you need to bleed those, push them back. I always grab an old pad and get a 3-inch vice grip from your toolbox and push them back. Basically, all you're doing, and a lot of guys try to make this complicated. Oh, you can't do it like that. It works. Like, oh, don't mess it up. All these fairy tales and whatever. I've been doing brakes since I was a teenager. My cars have always done fine. That's going to be the finished product once you push them in with the pad and that caliper. It should be fairly flush. You shouldn't have it sticking out. And what you're going to do, make sure your clips are hooked up to that. You're actually not gonna, a lot of guys think you put these in here. You don't. On a Mazda, what you do on a Mazda MPV, or in most Toyotas, is you line them up according to those clips, and make sure that they're lined up nice and smooth. Make sure they're in those grooves. Do not let them get loose, because they have brake problems. Okay, that one's in there. Alright, that looks in line, that looks in line. So we are good to go. As long as they're flush and true, well, we're set. Gonna make sure they're lined up. I don't want any problems, being that this is my wife and daughter's primary vehicle. We're gonna put the caliper back on, and this is gonna be fun because I accidentally mixed up the strip bolt. Actually, no, I didn't mix them up. You can tell how this one is stripped very badly. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even turn it. I had to use that kit, but I did buy new bolts, so it'll be okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 new bolts instead of the old ones. Right here, made by AGS. That shows you it makes the caliber slide easier. You also put it on your pins, on the ends of your pins, not on the top. Even though this shows corrosion and wear, you do not put them on here. You only put them on the bottom, like that. You just basically take a little dab, put it around here. Also, you're going to want this grease because it protects against overheating and stuff like that. I don't know why my camera stopped, but I put the new bolts on there. As you can see, let me get the light. As you can see, brand new gold bolt, 17 millimeter. And they are set. And this is a set caliber. Brand new brakes. It's not warped, so it looks good. So we are ready to put the tire on. I got off work about 3 hours ago. I would have done this probably in about 30 minutes had I not ran into that strip bolt.